Today's episode of BNN is sponsored by the Tennessee Army National Guard. Call 1-800-GO-GUARD to learn about opportunities for your future.
We understand an upside-down world, but they're writing us off before we get to the starting line. A stalled generation? Who do you think is gonna fix all this? We will, because our future is the future. So we're going to build bridges and hospitals in a day, and feed those left in the cold. We're going to do all this and more, because we have an appointment with destiny.
Guys, we have to do this book. This is the only option. Look at these colors. Look at the fonts. This is the perfect book.
That is a terrible idea. Look at this one. It's a white cover. It has pictures. What's that even about?
She's early!
Make the most of it, remember all of it. This is the slogan for our very own Golden Leaf Yearbook. Mr. Judkins is the yearbook sponsor who guides the students through creating the book. He labels the students as staff members as it's like a business. The first order of business is to find a theme.
Yearbook goes through quite a bit to get to a theme. There's a lot of ideas that come out, and so people come from different backgrounds and perspectives, and they're coming in and they're like, hey, I want the yearbook to do this. We have to kind of say, okay, we're just pitching ideas. This is an idea pitch session, and we just kind of like make roughly like a mood board on some things that we like that could turn into a potential theme, and really emphasizing that it's not any one person's idea, it's our idea. The theme is, it's the colors, it's the display, it's the attitude, it's the juxtaposition of all the elements, the photos, the text, the graphic elements. It's everything. It's literally the soul of the book. It's not just the words on the front cover. So getting that soul to come out of this team is also what forges them as a family.
Using creativity is something that the staff members can learn throughout the year, which helps the theme and the layout of the yearbook thrive with their different creative perspectives.
I think we had a lot more diverse ideas this year as far as how we wanted to approach the yearbook theme and some really out-of-the-box thinking. We have had a kind of, if you will, a dark-covered yearbook every single year since 2021. But we wanted something different. We wanted something that popped. We wanted something that had a lot of color and energy, something that was clean, and I think we definitely nailed it this year. And I think what really makes this yearbook different is the fact that that is how the yearbook staff also is, that everybody's their own person in the room, and everybody kind of has it their own way, and their boldness.
Grasping the moments that have happened throughout these many months we've been here and implementing them into the yearbook is what the staff works on all year.
Something about journalism is that journalism is all about telling the stories. It's all about recording the history and setting the record straight. And that's something we get to do from day one. We start building what's going to be in the book. And we include as much as we can. We are not exclusive, we are inclusive when it comes to that. So very fun.
The biggest thing that the yearbook represents is preserving the moments that people can remember all through their lives.
Because at the end of the day, when you look back over the course of the year, the yearbook is not just something that's just cool to get and to take home. The yearbook is a record of everything that happened at Mount Juliet High School, everything that happened this school year. If we could be there, we tried to be there, we tried to take a picture, we tried to ask the questions, get the quotes, tell the story. We tried to record it forever. the games, who we played, what date, what was homecoming like. All these great details, all these historic things that happen every year at Mount Druid High School. We record that history. We tell those stories. And we look back and we realize, wow, that was great. We lived that. And we'll get to keep it forever. And I think what's more than just the yearbook is what the yearbook stands for, and it's the memories and the feelings that we have this school year. And it's the fact that, when we look at these pictures, we relive them. We get to see them again. We get to relive those memories again. We get to experience that moment in the student section. We get to experience that moment in the pep rally. We get to experience that moment at, the big rival game when it's pouring down rain. We get to relive those moments, and they're just really special. And it's kind of bittersweet as well, because we know that we lived it, and that's a part of our story.
Make the most of it, remember all of it, and buy a yearbook. Shelby Holiday, BNN, Channel 9 News.